Hi Denise, how are you? Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Saturday night. How y'all doing today? How was y'all day? I was at work all day, y'all. I was at work. Now I'm done. Now I'm headed back to the plantation. Well, I'm headed home now, but how was y'all evening today? Did y'all do anything good or great? Anything good going on? I think I need to go get me a little space heater for my room because for some reason they be having that house super duper hot. So I'm gonna go buy myself a space heater for my room. Just go to Walmart and get it. I really didn't feel like stopping at Walmart, but such is life, you know. I hope you guys all having a good and safe weekend. They say snow is coming. I don't know if it's Sunday or Monday, but I'm hoping it's for some reason snow. It's so weird. I believe the government is controlling the weather too because snow is on the weekends when everybody's home. I guess they want everybody to go out and spend money. You know, people going crazy. Oh my God, we got to go buy some toilet paper. Oh my God, we need paper towels. Oh my God, we're going to be stuck in the house for 30 days. People just be, people just so programmed to just do what it do. Whatever the news man say is what people going to go for. We all know this stuff is controlled. Everything's controlled out here. Nothing has happened naturally anymore. They're like, oh, we need the world to spend some money, so let's bring a snowstorm in so everybody can go to the store and buy up all the stuff. Yeah, come on now. You gotta be smart. Hello, how y'all doing tonight? What's going on? What's up, Serena? What's happening? Happy Saturday night. Every time I blow. Oh, you're under the weather. Hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. Yeah, get you some natural remedies and nurse that cold. People coughing all in your face. You really need a mask on again. People just be doing the most out here. I'm sorry you don't feel well. Hope you feel better. I've been doing okay today. I was at work all day. Work wasn't bad. It was fairly busy. I left this morning. I went to work in the afternoon today, so I didn't work in the morning, but it was busy. And then, of course, towards the end of my shift, this jackhammer manager I had to work for today, he's acting like an idiot. You know, some people just be stuck in their ways. They like things done a certain way. He asked me for a phone number to a specific finance company, and I'm like, I don't have it. So he's like, "Oh, do you have the number to this finance company for one of my customers?" I'm looking around for it. I don't see it. He was like, "Oh, well, what do we rely on y'all for?" I said, you need to go talk to the manager. I'm not the manager. Go talk to her about that. Google is your best friend. Anything you need to know, Google it. If you can't, if we don't have numbers available for you, this is not 1920, the 1920s or 1930s. You can Google stuff. If you want to know something, Google, dude. I just this man he got such a smart, slick mouth, and nobody checks him with his stuff. So he's like an older guy stuck in his ways. But he was getting smart with me talking about. So well, I'm not talking about you, but what do we rely on y'all for? I'm just like I don't know. You bring that to the manager. Go talk to the manager that's in charge. Cause I'm not her. If there's no number here for you, I'm sorry. Use your phone and Google it. That's what I wanted to tell him. Google it, you asshole. That's what I wanted to say, but of course, that's what I wanted to say, but I had to bite my tongue. I guess it's gonna snow tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna go get me a little heater from Walmart because if I'm gonna be stuck in that house, I don't want to be stuck in no cold, drafty house. I want it to be cold and comfortable. So I'm gonna be stuck in my room all day, which I'm gonna be on my computer and just doing what I need to do, getting my business and stuff out the way. Um, I'm not looking forward to it because I do get bored after some time. I hope it don't snow. If it doesn't snow tomorrow and if it snow Monday, that's fine. Because tomorrow I'm going to go out and take me another hike around the trail because I feel like it. Yeah. Going to get us another hike around the trail. Because sometimes I get anxiety and I feel like I need to get up and just move, like fight or flight. I feel like I need to just, because I lay in bed, get my rest, but after a while I'm like, okay, what's next? You know what I'm saying? Then I start feeling these feelings of just, I hate my life, you know? So I don't want to feel like that. So I got to get up and like do something. So I'm definitely going to be getting up tomorrow doing my yoga. I didn't do any yoga today, but I did stretch. I'm telling you, y'all, I know I'm getting old because I be stretching my body, and I pretty much stretch my body every day. And when I don't stretch for a certain amount of hours, I just start getting cramped up. Not cramped up, but just tight. My body is just tight. And it's really just my hip area. But I'm telling y'all, when y'all get older, y'all should be doing this anyway. Even if you're in your 20s, 30s, whatever. Keep your body in shape. Keep moving your arms. Put your arms up. Touch the sky. Like that stuff matters to your body. Keep yourselves keep yourselves together. Keep yourself together. Because when you turn 50, 60, 70, and you don't stretch that body, you're going to have a rough, it's going to be a rough ride for you to get old. Because your body just cramps up. After a couple of hours, I got to start moving and stretching. Even my fingers, I just like, oh man, I'm getting old, honey. I can't have this. I don't mind aging, but I don't want to age and be having all these cramps and stuff in my body, though. That's what I don't want. That's what we don't want, darling. I just want to be able to move and, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything this morning because I overslept. I was so asleep last night, and of course, talky mouth lady, the lady with the baby, she was running her mouth this morning. She just run her mouth, just a gossip, gossiping, talking about people. I said, girl, if you just go get a job, you wouldn't have room to be sitting around here talking about nobody. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. How are you? Hello, everybody. I see 13 people watching me. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? They say it's supposed to be a snowstorm coming, so I don't know. I hope it don't amount to much. But I'm off anyway, so I don't care. And it's so funny. Have y'all noticed that the storms have been predominantly on the weekend? Have y'all noticed that? Have y'all noticed that? Because the last storm was on a Sunday. So, child, I don't know. Y'all know this weather be up and down, honey. Up and down. You just don't never know. I gotta stop in Walmart, so I hope when I go in here, it's not gonna be too crazy busy, girl. Too freaking crazy busy. I don't know. I didn't do a live this morning because when I was driving to work, sometimes going live at certain times really don't be put. It's not really kind of worth it going live at certain times. So it's a lot of cars at Walmart right now. I hope a lot of people over here ain't going crazy. I'm like, oh my God, it's a snowstorm. We need to really prepare. We need to prepare for this storm that's on the way. Well, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for supporting my channel. I know I haven't been going live. Sometimes if I just don't have much to say, I just don't go live at all. So I just don't. This morning I didn't do it because it's not really a good time to go live at certain times. So I didn't want to waste my time. So I was like, I ain't doing it this morning. You gotta go live at certain times when people are actually, going to join your live and talk to you. I don't like pulling up the cars that got tinted windows, honey, because I don't know who in there. I'm going to move away from this one over here. I'm going to park over here. I don't like parking next to cars that got tinted windows. I'm going to need to see who up in there. Here go another one. I can see in it at least. I don't like parking next to cars that got tinted windows. Paranoid, let me know, but I think we all have to have some kind of level of paranoia out in the world today because you just don't never know what kind of psychopaths you are running into, honey. You just don't never know. So I'm at Walmart. I'm going to make sure I got my wallet. No, I don't want to go in Walmart. I don't really go in Walmart that often, but I need to get me a space heater. So if the snow do come, I'll be in that room and I'll be comfortable. I'm comfortably chilling, And I want to get me a flower pot for my flower. Girl, I'm always everybody around me. I gotta get my information. Mm-hmm. Take longer to warm up and they're better. Of course, have cops in. Yeah, I don't like cars with tinted windows because I'm trying to figure out who in it. Who gonna try to snatch me up? I know they say I'm paranoid, but I guess I am. I'm not paranoid. I'm just trying to be safe. You know, I'm trying to protect my peace. Here. Like I get rid of the heater yesterday. Yeah, I haven't been in this Walmart in a long time. Yeah, so you can't hear me because when you go into stores, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you go into stores, they play music and you get copyright strike, and they'll take my video down if it's music playing in the background, especially music that I don't own. So it's called copyright, and I want to get a copyright strike. I guess everybody's out here going crazy because of the snow that they say is coming. I don't know. I hope we don't get anything. I hope we don't get nothing, y'all. Oh, you know, no. I went in there to get the heater, and I didn't even get the damn heater. Can y'all believe that? I didn't even get a heater. I went in there and got something else. I gotta go back. I gotta go get the space heater, y'all, because I gotta be comfortable. If the snowstorm do come, I need to be comfy. I gotta go back in here. I went in there to get a space heater, and I came out with nothing. Well, I came out with something else. I totally forgot. I knew it was something because I went in there, and you know when you go into a store and you'll be like, yo, I forgot to get this. I gotta go back. Wow, God, it is something. That's crazy. Oh well, let me go get my heater and just come out. I was supposed to just get the space heater and walk out, like a little mini space heater. That's all I need. I got my other heater at work, and I use that space heater at work. I just use that for work, you know what I mean? Because it'd be cold at my job, and we got little space heaters. And I got one in one location, and one of the other girls that I work with, she got one. So we both, pitched in. This was like over a year or so ago, because it's a cold, drafty place at work. So we ain't gonna be in there being cold, you know what I mean? So my space heater is at work, and I could have just took it from work, but I didn't feel like carrying it out. So I was like, I could just go in Walmart and find a cheap heater for like $20, and I'm good. You know, I didn't want that heater. It was too big. I wanted like a small little heater. Because my room is so tiny that if I get like a big heater, I'm going to be in there like turning it off every 2 seconds. So I think can survive it. I'm not going to die or anything. But the room is so little that I um I wanted a smaller heater than that. That heater to me is too big. Because that's the same heater I have at work. So I know that that heater gets really, really hot. And the room is like a closet, basically. It's so small. So I think I can survive. That heater is just too big for my space. Because if I turn it on in this one for like 10 minutes, I'm going to be sweating bullets. So I think I'll be all right for a little bit of time. I'll survive. I want to survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll still love. But yeah, I think I'll be all right, yo. It's just a big heater. My room is so little that in my head, it's not going to make sense for me. I'm not going to use it for too long. It's like I should have just took my heater from the job. But I wasn't in the area where my heater was. I can't take nobody else's heater. So, yeah, did what's best for me. I survived. I got plenty of blankets or anything. I just wear my sweatpants, put my socks on. For some reason, they like that house really drafty. Like, oh, this is, I don't like this one. They like the house really, really drafty. This is cheap. Oh, God. I don't like this one. Yeah, so they like the house extra drafty. And I don't like a drafty house, honey. But it is what it is for now. Until, what the heck? What in the world this is? Okay. Alright. That's what it is for now. This is really crazy. Yeah, I think I'll be alright without the heater. And it wasn't even the price. I think it was probably like 30 or something dollars. I just felt like I have a heater at work. There's no need for me to really buy it. Spring will be here soon, so it's not like I'm going to be needing it too much long. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm not going to need that heater much longer. So if anything, I'll just have to cuddle in, like tuck in, and have my blankets and everything available for myself. You know, that's all. That's all, and that's it. So yeah, I had went in Walmart. I had to get something for my iPad. I needed my iPad case. I needed to get an iPad case. And yeah, I didn't see. I wanted a smaller heater. And the heaters that they had, honey, they was big. Cause my room is so small. It's like a closet basically. So if I turn that thing on for 5 minutes, the whole room gonna be sweating. But it's just a little space, so it doesn't really make sense for me to get a big heater like that. And I mean, I'll survive it. I'll be all right. I just wanted a mini. I wanted a mini heater, like a mini one. And you got to go to places like, I don't know, Dick's Sporting Goods or somewhere to get those type of things, or even buy it online and stuff. But I don't need the heater that bad. I'm not gonna die, so it's not gonna be the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's not gonna be the end of the world. Put my little seatbelt on. Let's say, do not enter. It's not gonna be the. I don't know what the snow's supposed to start Sunday or Monday. I'm clueless. I don't know. I really don't know. That manager at the job is probably gonna be kind of mad at me because we supposed to all walk outside together and I didn't do it. I just left. Them people at my job really be getting on my damn nerves. I'd be like wanting to really curse people out up and down. The stuff you got to go through to make your money is insane. It'd be crazy. What we got to do to pay our bills. Hello, how are you? Yeah, the heater is too big, Rhonda. I don't want to waste my money on a big heater that I'm probably only going to use like once or twice. It doesn't really make much sense. Hey, how you doing, Miss Thomas? How you doing this afternoon? I just left Walmart. I went into Walmart. I got something that I needed, but I forgot to get the heater, so I had to go back in. And the heaters that they had was just too big. My room is like almost a closet. You know what I mean? So I was like, do I want to spend that money and then in like, another probably couple of weeks or so, it's gonna get warm out here. Ain't no need for me to really do the investment to get a little space heater for what? I'm not gonna use it that long. So if I get cold tomorrow, I got plenty of blankets. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of blankets. And I'm gonna get bored tomorrow. If it snows tomorrow, I don't know if it's gonna snow tomorrow or Monday. Whatever it's gonna do. Whatever it's gonna do. Whatever, whatever. Whatever, whatever, however. Yeah. I had a good day. Y'all had a good day today? I don't know why people in Walmart buying a whole bunch of food, honey. People think they're gonna be trapped in the house. Everybody wanna have their snacks and stuff, so I understand. I work with what I have already in the house. I'm not worrying about it. Whatever I have there is what I'm gonna utilize. Whatever I got in the house is what I'm gonna use, honey. How was your day today? It's so peaceful driving at like after hours because it's not really a lot of traffic. I mean, it's traffic, but it's not really anything heavy like in the morning. It's so nice and peaceful to travel on roads where there's like not a lot of cars. Because usually this road that I'm on, well, this highway I'm on right now, this route. I don't know if they call this a highway or a route. It's a route or route or whatever you want to call it, but this is a major highway, right? Trucks and everything be on this thing. So um, around 9 a.m., 8 between 7 a.m. and 9, it's like jam-packed cars everywhere. Everybody's trying to get to work. This is like they have medical buildings here. Like it's everything on this route that I'm on. So it's like bumper to bumper traffic. Not bumper to bumper, but it's a busy place, right? But when you're able to travel on this busy area and it's not a lot of cars out here, it's just so peaceful. Like truckers drive through this area. So this is like a major highway, and it's always crazy accidents on this thing. You had a good day? Good. I got snacks at the house. Yeah, I got some snacks at the house. I actually went to Trader Joe's yesterday. Trader Joe's has this really nice bag of plantains. The plantain chips, the sweet ones, they're like, it's a snack. It's a sweet snack. The plantain chips, but they're the ones that are sweet. I get them from Trader Joe's because it was this girl at my job one day. She left her plantain bag there when she went on break, and I put my hand in there and took one of them. And I was like, oh, these are good. So I had to go get me some. But they're only at Trader Joe's. I don't know if y'all ever been to Trader Joe's before, but Trader Joe's got some nice, like, snack stuff. Especially if you like healthy, snacky stuff. Trader Joe's is your place to go, honey. I've never been in Trader Joe's before. But I went in Trader Joe's and I'm like, oh, I like this place. You could tell it's like a lot of people that try to eat healthy, they be getting snacks and stuff out of Trader Joe's. So I think I got the plantain chips. And of course, the plantain chips ain't healthy. You know, it's like a sweet snack. But they had a lot of nice healthy snacks. Like I had got some fried okra, like I guess it was like dried out okra that was what do you call it? I bought those. I didn't like them like that, but it was okay. It was okay. They just needed some sea salt on them. They needed some salt, but they was okay. I had bought those one time at Trader Joe's because I was like, let me try these. And if you like healthy snacks and you like a nice crunch, Trader Joe's have a lot of crunchy snacks, but they're like more on the healthy side. Instead of eating like potato chips, you could get like they're not even fried okra. I guess they're probably dehydrated okra because I love okra, but I like the real vegetable. You know, okra is considered a vegetable, I believe, or maybe it's the fruit. I don't know. But okras are good. I remember my mom when we was kids. My mom used to pickle. We used to have pickled okras. I love those. And my mom used to can stuff. So I remember getting the okras, and she used to can like eggs and all that type of stuff. But I love me some okra. But the okra that they had at Trader Joe's, they were like in a chip form. You could tell they put them in a dehydrator or something. They was all right. They just needed some salt on them. So I got those, and I got some other little healthy snack, which I wasn't really a big fan of, but the plantain chips are good. You want a nice little chewy snack consistency, something to crunch on. Trader Joe's, the plantain chips. And then, of course, I got me some seaweed. Y'all know I love me some seaweed. So I got some seaweed. But this was yesterday. The seaweed's gone now. But I love me some seaweed. But yeah, if you like them little healthy snacks, I would say go to Trader Joe's and get them. And I should have got some avocados this morning. Because you know avocados, when you get avocados, I always get them when they're real ripe, when they're hard. So when I get avocados, it takes like probably 3 or 4 days for the avocados to start getting soft enough for me to eat them. So I didn't get no avocados this time around. Maybe tomorrow, if the snow don't start early in the morning, I'll go somewhere in the morning and get me some avocados. But that's something I always like to have in my kitchen or whatever. Avocados and bananas. I always gotta have avocados and bananas because bananas are quick, easy, little breakfast for me in the morning. Running out the house, eat me 2 bananas, get me wired up. Then on Sundays, I make my eggs and make some bacon, and I'll make me a nice, decent breakfast for Sundays because I'm off. I have a little bit of bacon left over, so we might just do that tomorrow. But like I said, I'll be trapped in the house with them girls, and a lot of the girls are going because it's gonna be a snowstorm. So some of them is going hanging out with their family or whatever. So it'll be me and Doofus in the house, Doofus and Rufus. They get on my damn socialize with me, and I'm like, sis, I don't really be talking to y'all like that. I'm just here for the room. I'm not here to socialize and kick it, and we ain't best friends. So I'm just here. I forgot to get some copies of stuff I was supposed to get, honey. I forgot. I forgot to get the copies. I forgot to get the copies. I forgot to get the copies. I just had to. I don't know. I was supposed to get copies of something, but child, I forgot to do it. Work was so busy today. I was just like, I was just kind of. I can't wait to get out of this house and get my own. Y'all, I'm gonna be so happy when I find me a place, man. I'm gonna be so delighted. I'm tired of living with strangers. It could be draining, 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 draining. So one of the girls in the house, the girl that I told you about with the baby that be crying and stuff, the one that be getting on my nerves, she had some housing stuff. So she was giving me. I was like, yeah, can I get some of those applications? 'Cause I was gonna fill out some of those applications that she had. So she was like, yeah, fill out applications for housing. I said, yeah, get something. You got to do the best you can do. But I just don't trust her. I don't trust her. I barely like her. But I don't pay her no mind. But she gave me some housing paperwork today, so I was supposed to go to my job and make copies of them and send them back to her. And I was so busy at work today, I didn't even get a chance to do that. So I feel kind of bad, but I said, oh well. And I'll be trapped in the house with her all day tomorrow. And I be in my room. I don't be sitting out in the living room. I don't sit out there and kick it with them. I don't want to kick it. I don't want to talk. I just do my own thing, honey. I think they know that by now, though. I don't be kicking it. She said something to me yesterday. So y'all remember that guy that I used to talk to? The guy that I said was my friend, right? I haven't really been talking to him at all. So she gonna say something yesterday. Oh, I ran into your friend. I'm like, okay. What you want me to say to that? You ran into my friend. Okay. She said his name. She was like, I ran into so and so. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I said I went to high school with him. End of conversation. What you thought you was gonna get some tea from it? Like what you thought you was gonna I was gonna elaborate on what you just said? You ran into to a friend of mine. Okay. What you want me to say to that? You ran into my friend? All right. What you want me to say? People be fishing for information, man. She probably thought I was gonna say something shady about it. People be fishing for info, man. Yeah, you like the okra ones? You had them before? They are pretty good, but I think they need some. They need to be dipped in like some sea salt or something, or some the pink Himalayan salt need to be sprinkled on them things. Yeah, they need to be sprinkled a little bit of salt, something, because they didn't taste like anything. They had nothing. They had no salt on them at all. So if you like healthy snacks, Trader Joe's is a place to go. My plantain chips, I love those, and then they were not really expensive at Trader Joe's. Wasn't really expensive. So you like them healthy snacks? Go to Trader Joe's, and Trader Joe's it's aesthetically pleasing. Like it's a store where you could just tell people that go in there want to eat healthy. Cause they got a lot of healthy alternatives in there for like if you like eating chips and you trying to cut that down, you can go in there and substitute it and get these like the fried okras or the fried green beans, the fried not fried. I'm not gonna say fried. I believe that these things are like dehydrated. They run through like a dehydrating stage. So they're like dehydrated stuff. So yeah. I'm exhausted. I know I say the same thing every night when I get off work. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. And some nights I don't even really run the live stream. But tonight I was like, let me go talk because I didn't do a live stream this morning. Because like I said, certain times it's not really good to do a live stream because nobody's gonna come. Nobody's coming in. So certain times it's good to run a live, and certain times it's not good because people just be, working or whatever. But it's the weekend, so it's a little bit different. Most people are off on the weekends and they get to sit home and just kind of chill out, And then they be like, oh, let me catch my favorite live streamer. Like I told you, a lady had said something to me today. I think I made a video about it today. A lady, I had a troll. She wasn't really a troll because she actually had her picture up on her channel, and she was saying to me that she was like, "You're always saying someone's bullying you." I said, "Well, I'm saying that someone's bullying me because they are bullying me. That's why I said that." Okay, genius. I told her, I said, I don't even block people like you. I just let the trolls stay. But when she was like, you're always saying, that's the statement she made. She said, you're always saying that someone is bullying you. And I said, well, you know, if I'm saying that someone's bullying me, obviously they are bullying me. So I'm sorry that you feel that way, that you feel like, oh, nobody's bullying you. She was a bully. The girl in the shelter was a bully. And my supervisor, an assistant manager. She's a bully too. Yeah, no reason to lie about that. I'm like, you're gonna come into my video and try to make a whole big paragraph and tell you, oh, you always talking about somebody bullying you. Well, the thing about it is, sis, this is my channel, and I could talk about what I want to. I could talk about the White House if I feel like it. These people, and I don't sit here and say everybody's messing with me, but if I have a bully, I got a bully. What do you care? I'm gonna say you bullying me too, girl. Just by making that statement, you bullying me too. But nah, people be bugging. And then I watched some other I was watching YouTube today at work, and these men actually be making like reaction videos to this one girl that decided to go live in her car. So these guys are making content. It's so weird that people are making content like they're reacting to what people like they're reacting to someone else's work. Like there's this girl that ended up living in her car for whatever reason. You got these guys that are coming in the video, looking at her videos and saying, "Oh, that's fake. Oh, that's this." They're making content off of what she's already producing. I think that's crazy. Can you ever make something of your own and produce that? Like, why do we got to go after each other and bash and do all this stuff? They bashing her, dragging her through the mud, but stuff like that. The good part is, y'all are giving her, y'all sending people to her channel. I don't understand how people that don't make content, they got so much to say about somebody else that's producing content. Somebody else that's able to come up here and show their face. They're up here able to show their face. There was another lady on Facebook. I had a little Facebook brawl the other day. So I believe that these people, I watched this African lady. She's from Nigeria. She has her family in Nigeria. They live in Nigeria. And she comes on here and she cooks meals for her family. So I watch her, and she's on Facebook and everything. So there was a lady that came into the stream, and they were saying some real mean stuff to her. They were saying, "Oh, is this a man?" When you clearly know it's a woman and she's married, she got her kids in the videos and stuff like that. She be cooking her Nigerian jollof rice or whatever they be making. So, she be with her family, and they got 4 daughters. Another lady that came into the stream, and I believe she's an African woman too, from Africa somewhere. She was like, "Oh, is this a man?" And I chimed in, and I said, "Sis, I know you're not talking about somebody looking like a man. You filled up with fake wigs on, and you got a face full of makeup, and you talking about if she a man?" I said, "Sister, you a man? Because you looking kind of trans with all that makeup you got on your face." She got mad at me, right? She got mad at me, so she went on my Facebook page and screenshotted some of my pictures. And the pictures that she screenshot is so funny because they're nice pictures, and I don't have any makeup on my face at all. One of the pictures is probably from a couple of years, like 3 or 4 years ago, give or take. Could have been 3 years. And I had my hair blown out, and that was my natural hair. So the lady was like, "I know you look trans too." And people think that's an insult. You saying I look like a man or whatever. I don't feel no kind of way about it because I know I'm all woman. And I know I'm all natural. My face is all natural. I'm not wearing 20 pounds of foundation, honey. And she was an African lady, so she was trying to go in on me and say I look like a trans person. I said, you think I'm offended by that comment you saying? So I screenshotted her video. I said, "You think I'm offended by the comment that you saying you sitting here with 20 pounds of makeup on your face with a nappy cheap Amazon wig on? Do you think I feel some kind of way? No, I don't. Because you look trans. You look trans. You look like a trans person." So she was trying to go in on this lady that just be doing her thing with her family. She be cooking her jollof rice and doing all these things, like showing us how she feeds her family. And it's nice what she doing. But people don't like her because she getting a lot of subscribers. She probably got like almost 500,000 subscribers. People are attracted to what she's doing. They like what they see as far as her making stuff for her family. So she found a space to make some money. And she live in Africa. Good for her. But I was just like, wow, okay. You say I look like a tranny. You say I look like a man too. I said, okay. I guess I look like a man. Okay. I'm sitting here with no makeup on my face. The pictures that and the funny thing was, the pictures that she took of me, I don't have any makeup on my face, like none. And that's when I had my hair blown out. I had my blowout like 3 or 4 years ago. So one of the pictures that she pulled up and said I look like a man, it's the picture where I have zero makeup on my face, zero, not even lip gloss, and my hair was blown out. It was all straight. And I said, "Well, sis, this is my real hair. You sitting over there with some wig on. And you sitting here talking about somebody else, and you sitting here with a wig on and 20 pounds of makeup on your face, and you're going to try to say if that's a man? Like, girl, go somewhere and sit down, please. Go have several seats." Because I said, I screenshot her picture and put it in the group chat. She was mad. So then she came back and said something else to me. And then after that, she didn't want me to reply back to her, so she blocked me. I'm like, "Girl, please. You know I dragged you. I dragged her because I'm like, who are you to see her and talk about this sister? Her and her family. You clearly know she's not a man because she got a husband sitting right here with her." I was like, yo, people are so ignorant, man. They'll say so many things on Wi-Fi and on social media that they will not say to your face. I was just sitting there like, I know you. I said, I know you not talking. I screenshot her pictures and sent it in. I'm taking up for the African lady that be making her content. I think she got like 400 something thousand followers. She's almost at 500,000, and she can get back to that million because I like what she's doing. I was like, listen, can you start putting the name of this stuff? Because if we look at the food, be looking good. But people are freaking crazy, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I'm so glad I'm out of work, man. I feel like I need a vacation. I need time away. I wish I could take FMLA for my job, but you got to go see a doctor and say, "Oh, I'm having stress. I'm stressed out." I feel like I need a stress leave. People at my job be dropping left and right. Stress leave here, stress leave there. They always taking time off. I get it. It's a very high strung job. It's hard. It's hard to be sitting there looking at a computer screen for 8 hours all day, and you have nasty, mean people who are screaming at you. And the funny thing is, it's not even the customers, honey. The customers, they get mad sometimes, but I know how to redirect conversations with the customers and make them happy. But it be the people that you gotta work beside. They be the ones that really be making you want to go off the deep end. The ones I be wanting to curse out. Like, you know what I mean? Like that guy tonight when he was trying me, talking about, oh, I thought we were supposed to depend on y'all for this. I said, well, if you don't see the number anywhere, because he was asking for a specific, like financial company that we work with, what's their 1-800 number? Do they have a customer service number for this particular financing thing? So I'm like, I don't see the number. We have all these other finances, but we don't have the one that he's asking for. So he kind of got slick mouth with me a little bit, and I just ignored him. Let it roll off like water, honey. But I really wanted to say to him, like, you ever heard of Google? I always wanted to say Google's your best friend. Like if you ask me, um, what's the address here, and we're at McDonald's, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna go ask anybody in that establishment what the address is when I could just Google it. I could Google my location and boom, the address will pop up. So anything that we need to know or see, like everybody, any normal person in the world today would Google something if they wanted to know something. Most of the time we Google. And I looked at him like when he was saying something to me and he was talking slick too. Like I'm looking at him like, Gina, shut your mouth. Zip your lips, because what's gonna come out your lips ain't gonna be nice. They already don't like you half the time anyway because they think that I'm like a B word. You know what I mean? Jobs be getting on my damn nerves. Another lady came up to the desk today. So this is me and the Spanish girl working. The Spanish girl, she's fairly new. She only been there probably maybe a month, maybe a little bit over a month. So she all right. You know what I'm saying? Little Spanish girl, young girl. She go to college or whatever. So one of the ladies at the job that used to be she used to be one of my managers. She comes up to the desk. Some people at work don't like when it's quiet. I don't need to be running my mouth every 5 minutes. Sometimes I have nothing to say. If I don't have anything to say, I'm not going to sit up here and make up stuff. I'm just going to accept the quietness for what it is, and I'm going to be okay with it being silent. Some people at my job, they can't stand when it's silent. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Well, go over there and talk to your friends. Go talk to them. Why are you over here worrying about me and this girl? She was like, I came up to the desk like, you two are just too quiet. I'm like, if I don't have nothing to say, I'm not gonna sit here and make up something. Some people don't be having nothing to say, they just want to make up something. Oh, yeah, the sky's blue. Girl, if it's silent, I'm fine with silence. Some people can't stand when you silent. When you're silent, they're trying to figure out what's going on in your head. I don't like half of y'all. So what I need to socialize for? And I'm not talking about the Spanish girl I was working with. She was okay, but she's a new person, and I don't know her like that. You know what I'm saying? I only say what I need to say. So I think I did have a few conversations with the Spanish girl. I was like, you got a lot of homework for school? I try to say little things here and there, but I'm not going to talk to you for a whole 8 hours. Ain't nothing to talk about. Half the people I work with, I don't even like them. Child, it just be too damn much. It just be too much. It just be too much going on, girl. It just be too much going on. And I got this freaking pain in my neck, honey. I don't know if I think it's a I feel like a pinched nerve, and it hurts so bad. It come and go. Like, it'll come and go. It comes and it goes, honey. And I don't know what the hell, but I don't like it. Remember one time I went to the doctors and they gave me some muscle relaxers for it. And I'm like, I don't want to take that crap. And I don't want y'all to sit here and try to tell me, oh, I'd rather get physical therapy and see if I could do things to get rid of the pain. But it'll just flare up every now and again. But it only gets like that when I get mad. Like when I start feeling some type of way about something that might have happened, it'll start flaring up. And it's flared up now. But my life be crazy. And people would just be doing the stupidest stuff, and they want to be in your business, and they really kind of don't like you like that, but they want to be in your business. That's what cracks me up. That's what makes me crack up. They don't really like you, but they want to talk to you at work. They not crazy about you. They dog you, stab you in the back, do all types of things, but walk around and wonder why you and the girl that I'm working with is quiet. Because we're quiet because we ain't got nothing to say. That's why. People just be bugging out in corporate America. I'm telling you. But it's like that at every job because we got to deal with the people that we work with, and that sucks. That sucks when you got to work around a whole bunch of idiots. It just really, really sucks. One of the ladies gonna tell me, asking me to see a picture. None of your business. I don't show pictures. I don't show pictures. I don't even like. I think y'all know by now. I don't deal with half of y'all. So please don't come over here trying to ask me to share any photos with you or nobody else. It's none of your business. Why are people so damn nosy, man? I be in my own little world, minding my own business, and they got the nerve to be trying to ask me, "Oh, can we?" Listen, I take people at my job with a grain of salt. I don't trust you. I barely say anything to them. Barely, barely hanging on by a thread. I don't know. I just gotta come here and vent. Somebody's listening, right? How y'all doing this afternoon? What is going on, y'all? Do y'all think we're gonna get the snow or no? Like, what y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. Do you think the snow is on the way or what? I didn't get the heater, y'all, because I didn't want to spend the money on a heater that I'm probably only gonna use a few times. Like I said, the heater was so big and my room is so tiny that I need like a mini heater. You know what I mean? I need like myself a a heater mini, a little tiny heater is what I need. I don't need no big giant heater up in there. I turn the heater on for 5 minutes, the whole room be hot, and now I'm overheated. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me, girl? You feel me? 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 You feel me, you feel me, you feel me. I need to wash my hair. I need to wash my hair, but I'm probably not going to do it. I would love to go take me a nice hot bath. Oh, that would be so nice. Y'all know what? I like to take a hot bath, but in that place, I don't really want to do it. I don't really want to do it. Do it now. Do it good. I'm tired, y'all. I really had a long day. And I know I say the same thing every day. I'm tired, y'all. I had a long day. I had a long day. I had a long day. We had a long day. We had a long day. We had a long day. But I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye.